All right, guys, we're going to talk about Square again in this video. The reason I want to talk about Square is not only are they at a very attractive price right now, we're going to look at the charts, I promise, but there's a big announcement that Jack Dorsey just made after he stepped down as CEO of Twitter. He's really diving in to the new Square, which is a different company, very soon. And that's what I want to talk about in this video, so stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to the TipRanks YouTube channel. I'm Richard Allen. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. We're going to talk about Square in this video that will soon be, as of December 10th, Block. That's right, Block. I actually found exclusive video of designers at Square designing the brand new logo. As you can see, they are struggling with this new logo. I'm kidding, obviously a joke. There are no babies that work at Square. As far as I know, that would be against child labor laws here in the US. So hopefully the 5,000 some odd people that work at Square, soon to be Block, are of age. But the reason I want to talk about Square today is because this is a big change. Not only did Facebook just do this, they changed their name from Facebook to Meta, brand new logo, brand new idea and vision for the company. But I think Square and their name change to Block, kind of like blockchain, right? I think that's the big push here for Square. But there's a bunch of other reasons that Jack Dorsey gave. We'll get into those in a second as well. But I think the main reason that they're changing their name is because of the blockchain. And they are really digging deep into crypto, soon to be private ledgers, things like that. Their Cash App business is like 50% of their revenue now. This is a big deal for them. They're in banking as well. But I believe crypto is the future for Block. It's going to take a lot of time to get used to saying Meta and Block, I know. But first, before we talk about the intricacies of this name change, why they chose the name Block, I want to show you guys the charts because we just went over this the other day when Square was just above $200. But now, if you take a peek at the charts now, they are 6.5% down over the past year. I want to show you the bigger picture for Square. They were down 1.21% today and an additional 1% after hours. Again, the markets are burning right now, but I really believe that this is a buying opportunity. I really do. I don't think the monetary policy is changing drastically anytime soon. I don't think we'll see any sort of craziness from monetary policy wise, but people are afraid of this new COVID-19 variant, and I absolutely understand. I totally get it. But I think this is a short-term spooking of the market with a bunch of other negative catalysts as well, like profit taking and loss taking. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in December, specifically in the stock market, that causes this type of thing to happen. So all of those things combined, the stock market is going down right now, and tech stocks are getting hit really hard. Square not performing as well as we wanted them to in the third quarter. That's one of the reasons why they are down a little bit more than some of the other stocks. But I believe this $190 price target right now that we're at for trading for Square right now is a fantastic place. There could be a little more pain ahead, but if the stock market does turn around like I think it will at the end of December, January, February, I think this is a fantastic place to be for Square right now, but it could certainly fall a little bit more. Now, let's dig into the nuts and bolts of this name change. Square's press release said the new name has many associated meanings for the company. Building blocks, neighborhood blocks, and their local businesses, communities coming together at block parties full of music, a blockchain, a section of code, and obstacles to overcome. However, if you really dig into it, guys, it's got to be blockchain. Here's why I think that's more and more likely why the big name change is happening, because they are also spiraling off their crypto section of their business. They're naming it Spiral. That's why I said that. Their crypto and Bitcoin blockchain section of their business will be called Spiral. It will be separate from the Square and Block brands. There will still be Cash App. There will still be Square Financial Services, which is their banking service as well. They also own Tidal and Afterpay. So they have music streaming services, but they also have that buy now, pay later section of their business with the Afterpay acquisition that we talked about the other day. So Square does a lot. They do a lot, but the Cash App side of their business, like I said, is about 50% of their business right now. But as crypto finds a way to become more and more adopted, the goal of Spiral is to make Bitcoin the preferred currency worldwide. If they can actually do that, if they can work with developers to make Bitcoin faster and more reliable on the transactional side of things, there really could be a time where Bitcoin is, I know it's not designed that way now, but with things like the Lightning Network potentially coming up, Bitcoin could potentially be the preferred currency worldwide as opposed to just a hedge against inflation and things like that. So I'm excited for this change, but obviously I want to hear from you down in the comments. Do you think this is just a gimmick? You know, like Facebook changing their name to Meta. I'm not saying that's a gimmick. I think that was more of a branding and PR thing. They need to kind of disassociate themselves with the Facebook name. There's been a lot of negative press over the past several years with Facebook in general, so I think that's why the Meta move is a meta move for Facebook. But in terms of Square, I think this is a good move for them. But I want to hear from you. Do you think that this is a good move? Do you think it has to do with blockchain, or is it really about neighborhood blocks and people throwing block parties? I think that's just a PR stunt. But let's jump in before we finish. Let's look at what the analysts have to say here real quick. 22 analyst ratings over the last 3 months. I'll give this a strong buy with a 59% upside over the next 12 months. That's fantastic upside over the next 12 months. And I think that is more and more likely going to happen. And I don't know. I love Square long term. So me as a long-term investor who doesn't hold a ton of Square right now because it ran up so much over the past couple years, I really think I would like to see it fall even a little more personally. But let me know what you guys want to see for Square. They're not going to do any sort of ticker symbol change like Meta is doing. They're going to keep the SQ as their ticker symbol. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for another video. I appreciate each and every single one of you. As always, if you learned something new or found any value in this video at all, let me know by hitting that like button and that subscribe button down below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.